Welcome to another edition of Subterranean Howl Sound Design. Today we're looking at the main guitar tone for the song Sticks by Fat Mannequins.
Alright, so this is the basic mess that I work in, kind of on a day-to-day basis. You see I've got an array of pedals out here. I've got more on the shelves. These just tend to be the ones that I use kind of the most, I guess. There's definitely a pattern. I use a lot of Catlin bred pedals. I use a lot of Debbie Ever Fuzzes, and then just an array of other things. I definitely like companies like Pigtronics. Is just an amazing company. A company I'm just getting into right now is Death by Audio, which is an amazing company. They're just great, and so on and so forth. So anyway, for Sticks, I just decided to go really simple. Use two pedals. Got an overdrive pedal, which is the Catlin bred SFT. SFT stands for Sweet. We're going to keep it PG, so it's Sweet Freaking Tone. And that is going directly into an Echo Rec, the Catlin bred Echo Rec digital delay pedal, but it's modeled on the famous vintage Echo Rec that was made popular by guys like David Gilmour. So originally we did the first take, and I was using Mayor Goldie Wilson here, the Gretsch, and I really like this guitar. It's just great, but it wasn't giving me the attitude that I wanted. I normally use this guitar through a compressor pedal, and it just has a great sound, but obviously I wasn't using a compressor pedal, so I went for, in the second take, I grabbed the Buckshot, and this is by Reverend. Kind of a Telly style guitar, not kind of, really quite a Telly style guitar, but it's got a really sweet pickup in the neck here. I think they call it a Revtron, but it gave me all the attitude that I wanted, and we were able to get the song done as far as, bass, drums, guitar, and keyboards in the second take. That's all we needed was the second take, and we were done. All this is going into my Winfield Cyclone, which is based on the original, not based on, it's really the original circuit of the Vox AC 15. Same tube complement to everything as the original. Great amplifier.
So here we go, just a little bit of guitar playing. Sticks is such a simple song on guitar. This is the little intro section. It's using both the SFT and the Echo, and then we switch off the Echo Rec and we just hit a bunch of power chords. Pretty rare for me to play a bunch of power chords through a song. And then we're hitting the chorus again. We'll flip back on the Echo Rec. Pretty poppy stuff. So there's that SFT close up based on an Ampeg amp. There's the Echo Rec based on that Steelhead Echo machine. And really cool pedal, really cool. So here's the Winfield Cyclone. Once again, that's based on the AC 15. Purple and gold. Shout out to my Lakers and to Prince, my guitar hero. And they've got the matching 210 cab. Really punchy, really great sounding cab. Mic'd it up with the Telefunken Copperhead valve condenser mic. Really close up right now because we were recording as a band, so I was trying to eliminate some bleed. Normally, if I'm just recording by myself, I got that mic probably 10 or 12 inches away from the cab, so I really just like hearing the full frequency of the amp. And it's going into that Pacifica there, and then the Pacifica is hitting the Warm Audio WA2A compressor. I guess they like to call it a leveling amplifier. That's a pretty sweet piece of gear too. Really like that guy. Treats guitars nice. And because I know a bunch of nerds are out there just like me, you saw that mess of pedals, and all you nerds are wondering what those are. So there's the Electro-Harmonix Pulsar. That's the last pedal before the amp, and then going backwards toward the guitar, we got the Add an Echo from Cattle and Bread, which is a steel drum echo reverby thing. And we got the Echo Dream 2 by Death by Audio. That thing is just dirty. It does cool things. It's like a fuzz built in there with some really modulation that can go really crazy. And we got the Pigtronics Mothership synthesizer. I love using that for leads, but I also with the synth. But I also just love using it as a clean boost. It's gated, but it has just a really great clean amplification. It just sounds awesome. And there's a kind of a rare overdrive preamp kind of pedal called the Cobalt. I think Black Box made those back in the day. I think they're defunct. But then we got the Crimson Drive. That thing, just cool. I really love that one with the Gretsch. And then we have the Eventide H9, which I'm just using for a bunch of things. It's on a tremolo, I think, right now, but I think I was using it for compressor. But anyway, and here's a bunch of those pedals waiting in the wings to get used. You know, I'm switching out pedals all the time, especially for recording. You know, I'm just grabbing lots of different pedals for lots of different tones.